Morning, friends. I hope I am audible.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, I'm sorry there was some technical fault, and that is why the meeting was slightly delayed. Anyway, let us start. I request all of you, please join your hands together. Wonderful smile on the face. Let us start with the prayer. या कुन्देन्दु तुषारहार धवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्माशना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्करप्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निशेषजाड्यापहा. Wonderful friends, welcome to the seventh session on personality development. Friends, in the previous class, we started our discussion on a new unit, and the title of the new unit is Attitude. Mainly, our focus would be on positive attitude. I gave you two examples, in fact, two stories. One that was by a little boy, or that was of a little boy, and the second one that was of a legendary Wimbledon player, Arthur Ashe. So today we will continue on the same topic of attitude, importance of attitude, positive attitude, and how to develop positive attitude. Prior to our formal discussion, I would like to ask you, have you gone through the article that I have shared with you? And if yes, I would like to listen from you. What are your learnings? Okay. May I ask Pandya Dvij to share his views on the article?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, the article was about Tata Sumo.
Okay.
About that guy, he was working in the Tata company, and he was, I think, the marketing or sales executive. And the way he was not, while it was the lunchtime, he was not with his colleagues, and he was went out. He was gone to outside the company every day. After some time, those colleagues find out that where he is going, and they found out that he was at some sort of dhaba in the highway, and he was taking his lunch with the truck drivers of Tata. And there they saw that he was, while taking his lunch, he was asking, while sitting with them, he was asking about how they are facing difficulties and how are their views about the Tata. The lesson which I learned from this is, no matter in how high designation you are, it's about work or it's about personal life, you have to maintain uh, good relationships with whatever, how much, what type of people. You have to maintain good relations with them, and that good attitude towards, they were his customers, so he maintained good relations with them, that helped him to get the success.
Very good, Twitch. May I request roll number 19 BCH 065? 19 BCH 065.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, go ahead. What did you learn? If I ask you to describe your learnings in just one line, have you actually read it? Please don't waste time. I am asking simple question.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead. कुशल, गो अहेड। एक तो आप लैपटॉप या डेस्कटॉप से ज्वाइन करिए। आप लोग एकदम छोटे बच्चे नहीं है कि हर बार ये सब मुझे आपको बताना पड़े। आई रियली फील इंसल्टिंग। किलन अग्रवाल, मीत
Yes, sir.
मलाला।
So we learned that if you want to grow, then we need to get something like the difficulties which people face, like the workers of the company. So because as the business owner, we can only overcome if the people who works within us, then they should be happy.
Okay, anyone else?
Yes, sir. May I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sir,
Yes, okay.
sir, if I conclude this article by one line, it would be dedication towards the work, his willingness to give his best.
Absolutely right, Alpesh. Absolutely right. To go a little beyond, to go an extra mile. See, he was a top executive. He was a top executive. He could have taken his lunch with his colleagues, with his senior friends. But every day in the afternoon, during lunch time, during recess, he used to go to the outside dhabas. He used to sit with the truck drivers, the vehicle drivers, and he used to take their feedback, what kind of problems they are facing. And based on their feedback, the problems, the challenges that they are facing, he used to improvise his new upcoming model. Can anyone tell me the name of the gentleman?
Sumant Mulgaonkar.
Sumant Mulgaonkar.
Suman Mulgaonkar. Absolutely right, Kathan. Meanwhile, Dave has written work is worship. Absolutely right. Feedback from customer is necessary for growth. That's what Aniket has written. And Hiten has written, we should do our best even when nobody is watching. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Even someone is not observing, then also excellence. Number one, top. I think that should be our life goal, that whatever I will do, I will put my best efforts. I think in one of my lectures, I told you the gist of Bhagavad Gita. If you ask me to describe Bhagavad Gita in one line, achieve the highest perfection in whatever you do. Yogaha karmashu kaushalam. Achieving the highest perfection in whatever we do. Attending class, delivering class, attending meeting, talking to your professors, talking to your parents, going for shopping, writing article, preparing for assignment, presentation, everything best, A plus. No excuses. Sometimes there may be some genuine problems. One can understand. But as far as your performance is concerned, you have to perform the best. I don't know. I told you a story. I think a story of a carpenter. Did I tell you that story that he was asked to prepare furniture for the entire house? Did I tell you that story of carpenter?
No, sir.
No,
Yeah.
sir.
So there was a carpenter. फर्नीचर बनाने का काम करता था. So once he thought, I have worked for this company, this boss for almost 40 years of my life. Now I should go and get retirement for me. I mean, I should be now retired and I should enjoy my life. So he went to his boss. Sir, I served this company for 40 years. and now hardly 6 months are left for my retirement. I want to take early retirement, and I want to please give me retirement. I mean, please relieve me. Boss said, no, 6 months are still left out. I have a big assignment for you, and you have to work on this big assignment. So boss gave him a list of furniture items that a carpenter was supposed to design, fabricate, prepare. It was sofa set, dining table, cupboard, tripod, so many things. Exhaustive list of furniture items. This fellow thought that my boss is a useless person. He has no sensitivity. In fact, he has lost his sensitivity. I have served this company for 40 years, and I am asking for early retirement just for 6 months. He's not allowing. So hurriedly, this gentleman finished the given assignment. He did not put his full efforts, best efforts, 100% efforts. There was no excellence. His goal was just to finish, just to complete. And then he gave the entire order to his boss, and he said, see, this is your order. You asked me to prepare. You did not allow me to go early. So he still had that pain that this boss did not allow me to go early. And you know what the boss said, the supervisor or the boss of the company, he said, this is your gift. Whatever you have designed and prepared, that is for you. I wanted that you should prepare the best for you. And then that fellow realized it was his gift, it was his farewell gift. So, friends, in life, if you really wish to become successful, punctuality, perfection, positive attitude, discipline, time management. If you go and read autobiographies of so many successful people, may it be Bill Gates, may it be APJ Kalam, maybe Mother Teresa, maybe Lata Mangeshkar, maybe Akshay Kumar, Mahendra Singh Dhoni. These people, they have reached to the pinnacle. They have become successful. The reason is they are disciplined, they are punctual, they are positive. Always excellence. Sachin Tendulkar. In fact, I will play some of the clippings that I have gathered Sachin Tendulkar's life, where you will clear cut make out that he's talking every time about perfection. Anyway, today's agenda is to discuss on positive attitude, and I have a wonderful stories, again so many stories. So let me share my screen with all of you. Is my screen visible?
No, sir, not yet.
How about now?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Okay, friends, today's story I have taken from Ramayana. I don't know how many of you know about this holy Granth Ramayana. So Ramayana is basically a story of Lord Ram and Sita. Briefly, I will tell you. So in Ayodhya, there was a king, Dashrath, and he had three queens. कौशल्या जी, कैकेयी जी एंड सुमित्रा जी, दशरथ जी की 3 रानियां थी और उनके 4 बेटे थे, राम, लक्ष्मण, भरत, शत्रुघ्न। और इन 4 की वाइफ्स के नाम शायद आपको नहीं पता होंगे। सीता जी जो कि राम जी की वाइफ है, उर्मिला जी लक्ष्मण जी की वाइफ है, मांडवी जी भरत जी की वाइफ है और श्रुति कीर्ति जी शत्रुघ्न की वाइफ है। अब रामायण में एक वाक्य आता है, एक प्रसंग आता है कि कैकेयी जी ने अपने बेटे भरत के लिए राम को वनवास भेजा। इन शॉर्ट, कैकेयी वॉज इंस्ट्रूमेंटल। In fact, she was the lady who asked राजा दशरथ, किंग दशरथ, कि राम को 14 साल के लिए वनवास भेज दो। Send Ram to jungle for 14 years. And you know the entire story. Ram went to jungle and he had so much pain, suffering, challenges, problems. I am not going into the depth of the story. I'm directly coming back to the last part of Ramayana. After 14 years, Ram came back to Ayodhya. 14 साल का वनवास खत्म हो चुका है और राजा राम अपने भाई लक्ष्मण, अपनी पत्नी सीता जी और अपने मित्र सुग्रीव, विभीषण, हनुमान, उनके साथ अयोध्या वापिस आ रहे हैं। तो आपके स्क्रीन के ऊपर जो पिक्चर है उसमें राइट हैंड साइड पे आप एक प्लेन देख रहे हैं जिसको पुष्पक विमान से जाना जाता है। तो पुष्पक विमान में से राजा राम, पत्नी सीता और लक्ष्मण जी अयोध्या में वापिस आ रहे हैं। अब as soon as he arrived back after 14 years, he was asked, आपको सबसे पहले किसको मिलना है? तो बोले सबसे पहले तो गुरु जी को मिलेंगे। तो गुरु को मिले। बोले गुरु के बाद अब किसको मिलना है? अब ऑब्वियसली यू वुड लाइक टू मीट your mother, your real mother, your biological mother. You know who was biological mother of Ram? Kaushalya ji. And in fact, after Raja Dashrath has passed away, Kaushalya ji, being the most senior queen, she was Rajmata. सो ऑब्वियसली धर्म के हिसाब से, न्याय के हिसाब से राजा राम को या राम को अपनी बायोलॉजिकल मदर, अयोध्या की जो सबसे बड़ी रानी है, जो राजमाता है, जो दशरथ जी की सबसे बड़ी रानी थी और दशरथ जी का देहांत हो चुका है, सो राम शुड गो एंड मीट कौशल्या जी। सो राम सेड नो नो नो, आई विल मीट कौशल्या जी, but I will meet Kaushalya ji afterwards. Then somebody said, okay, you go and meet Sumitra ji. Sumitra was also a mother, but not a biological mother. क्यों सुमित्रा जी को मिलना चाहिए? क्योंकि उनका बेटा लक्ष्मण 14 साल आपके साथ रहा. So better you go and meet Sumitra ji. Ram said, I will meet Sumitra ji also, but at a later stage. मैं बाद में सुमित्रा जी को मिलूं. तो बोले कैकेयी जी को आप मिलना ही नहीं चाहोगे क्योंकि उनकी वजह से, बिकॉज ऑफ कैकेयी जी, यू हैड टू गो टू जंगल. आपको 14 साल जो तकलीफें हुई, परेशानियां हुई, दिक्कतें आई, वो तो कैकेयी जी की वजह से ही आई है. तो आप कैकेयी जी को तो कतई मिलना नहीं चाहोगे. अब राम का जवाब सुनिए. 14 साल का वनवास काट के आया हुआ इंसान जिसको पता है कि इसी मां की वजह से मुझे वनवास जाना पड़ा, मुझे तकलीफ हुई, मेरी वाइफ जानकी को तकलीफ हुई, फिर भी रामायण इसका प्रमाण देता है. वन में से आने के बाद सबसे पहले राम अगर किसी को मिले हैं तो वो है कैकई माँ को। अब राम कैकई माँ को मिलने के लिए जाते हैं। बाय दैट टाइम कैकई ऑल्सो रियलाइज कि मैंने गलती कर दी, अकेली हो गई है, पूरा अयोध्या उनके खिलाफ हो चुका है, कोई उनको बुलाता नहीं है। एक उनकी दासी थी मंथरा, वो भी अब दूर चली गई है। तो एकदम वीक होके मरने की नौबत आ चुकी है, ऐसी एक कोने में वो पड़ी है, और किसी ने बोला कि राम आपको मिलने आ रहे हैं, एंड फर्स्ट टाइम इन द अयोध्या ही इज गोइंग टू मीट यू, एंड शी वाज ओवरवेल्म्ड, शी स्टार्टेड क्राइंग, व्हाई मी, मुझे क्यों मिलेगा वो, मेरी वजह से तो इसको इतनी तकलीफ हुई। धर्म सोनी, प्लीज पुट योर माइक इन ऑफ स्टेट, अदरवाइज आई विल पुट यू आउट। धर्म सोनी, यू आर डिस्टर्बिंग मी। तो राम कैकई माँ को मिले, तो कैकई माँ ने उनको सवाल पूछा कि राम, why did you choose me, why not your biological mother कौशल्या जी, why not सुमित्रा जी, मेरी वजह से तो तुमको तकलीफ हुई। और राम का जवाब सुनिए। राम जी ने बताया, माँ तेरी वजह से तो मैंने कितना सीखा है, एक दुश्मन कैसा होना चाहिए। मैंने जब तक पढ़ा नहीं था, जब तक सीखा नहीं था, या जो भी कुछ मैंने सीखा था वो तो खाली किताबों में सीखा था। प्रैक्टिकल करना, युद्ध करना, लड़ाई करना, वो तो मैं जंगल गया तब मुझे पता चला। See the positive attitude. What is your say on this story? What is your say? Meanwhile, let me tell you that some students have joined very late today. I have noted their numbers, although I have allowed them, but I have noted their numbers. And there will be heavy punishment for these students.
Sir,
You miss
from
a
this,
class and you miss a grade. Remember, miss a class and you will miss the grade. Today, those who have not joined, they will definitely miss one grade. For sure. Yes. What is your learning?
sir, from the story, sir, about this Lord Ram, sir, I have read whole story. So, sir, I think that, sir, the attitude, sir, Ram was having was due to, sir, his experience of 14 years. He was not taught this experience by some, some other people, but he went through a journey in which he built his attitude by himself. The journey taught him that attitude of why he went to Kaikeji to thank her.
Yeah, very nice. Jaimin is also writing, you should respect even your enemies. Now, she was not an enemy, she was a mother. But somebody misguided her. Somebody misguided her. Mantra, she misguided Kaikeji. But on the other side, right now, my emphasis on the attitude of Ram. Attitude of Ram. See this great person, and that is why Ram is considered as Maryada Purushottam. Maryada Purushottam. I will recommend whichever religion you follow. See, I respect all religions, may it be Jainism, Buddhism, Islam, Christianity, Swaminarayan, BAPS, SMVS, all, wherever you get something good, you should get it. That should be a sign of a learner. So, my recommendation to all of you 133 students, if you get time, please read Ramayan, Mahabharat, Bhagavad Gita. You will get lot of insights, lot of new knowledge. Unfortunately, the students, the parents, even they are not studying, they are not understanding the importance of these holy granths. Even in Jainism also, beautiful lessons. Buddhism also, beautiful lessons. And we have forgotten our great history, unfortunately. If I am given a chance, I would like to discuss some important aspects of Ramayana because I like it, I read it. In fact, you won't believe I have prepared a full lecture of 2 hours on management lessons from Lord Hanuman. And it has all management, nothing to do with spirituality. No, when I discuss all these, it has nothing to do with spirituality or it has nothing to do with favoring a particular religion. I go to Brahma Kumaris also, I go to BAPS also, I go to Jain Derasar also. I read, I refer, I learn from everyone. And that is your attitude. Learning from everyone. In Hinduism, Guru Dattatreya said that I have several gurus. एक दत्तात्रेय करके हैं, उन्होंने बोला कि मेरे तो बहुत सारे गुरु हैं. कौन मेरे गुरु हैं? तो बोले मधुमक्खी भी मेरी गुरु है. कैसे? तो मधुमक्खी दिन रात मेहनत करती है, मधु इकट्ठा करती है. तो उस हिसाब से दिन रात मेहनत करना, उस हिसाब से देखा जाए तो एक कुत्ता भी हमारा गुरु बन सकता है. जो वफादारी एक कुत्ते में होती है वो शायद किसी और में भी नहीं होती. तो लर्निंग फ्रॉम एवरी कॉर्नर, एंड दैट इज व्हाट हिंदुइज्म इज. 10 दिशाओं में से अच्छे विचार मेरे पास पहुंचे, अच्छी चीजें मेरे पास पहुंचे. अब देखिए लोग क्या क्या मांगते हैं भगवान से. किसी ने मांगा कि भगवान 10 दिशाओं में से अच्छी चीजें मेरे तक पहुंचे. मेरे तक पहुंचेगी तो मैं उसको छूऊंगा, मैं उनको सुनूंगा, मैं उनको महसूस करूंगा, मैं उनसे कुछ सीखूंगा. Meanwhile, Kunjan has written, always respect the challenges and try to learn something from them. Very nice, Kunjan. Shivam has written, experience is best teacher you can learn in any situation. Absolutely right. Absolutely right.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning. Sunil, go
Sir,
ahead.
can I add some
Yes.
story in Ramayana?
Yeah,
सर
yeah.
जब मैं 12th स्टैंडर्ड में था ना, तब संस्कृत में एक सब्जेक्ट मतलब संस्कृत में एक टॉपिक आता था. उसमें माता कैकेयी का एक पॉजिटिव कैरेक्टर दिखाया है. उसमें कहा है कि कैकेयी ना, उसको ऐसा कुछ मन में है था नहीं का, या किसी, क्योंकि वो तो माता है, उसको कोई ऐसे बातों में उलझा भी नहीं सकते. पर उसको एक श्राप था कि और उसकी जीभ पे माता सरस्वती बैठ गई थी और उसने उसको ऐसा बुलवाया, क्योंकि वो एक राम की माता होगी तो उसको कोई ऐसे बेला तो सकता नहीं है बात में. तो उसका एक पॉजिटिव कैरेक्टर दिखा है कि उसको कुछ श्राप था और उसकी जीभ पे माता सरस्वती बैठ गई थी और उसने ऐसा बुलवाया. इसलिए उसका तो कुछ इसमें फॉल्ट नहीं है, इसलिए शायद राम ने उसको ज्यादा इज्जत दी होगी.
इनफैक्ट सुनील, ये लेक्चर का टॉपिक पूरा अलग है. अदरवाइज आई वुड हैव डिस्कस विथ यू. राम को सबसे ज्यादा कैकेयी पसंद है और इसीलिए राम जब कृष्ण बन के आए, राम के अलग अलग अवतार हुए. बौद्ध भी एक अवतार है, महावीर भी एक अवतार है, मत्स्यावतार है. तो ऐसे भगवान विष्णु के अलग अलग अवतार हुए, मोहिनी अवतार हुआ. अगर आप भागवत कथा सुनते हो तो इसमें ये सब आता है. तो उसमें से कृष्णावतार हुआ. तो पहले रामावतार में भगवान राम बन के आए, फिर कृष्णावतार में वो कृष्ण बन के आए. तो कृष्णावतार में जो यशोदा है वो रामावतार की कैकेयी है. जब राम की पूरी कथा समाप्त हुई तो कैकेयी माँ ने उनको जाके बोला कि आपने मेरे से ये पूरा काम करवाया, पूरी दुनिया मेरी अगेंस्ट हो गई, कोई अपनी बेटी का नाम भी कैकेयी नहीं रखता है, लोग मुझे इतना नापसंद करते हैं. तो जब अगली बार आप जन्म लो तो मुझे कोई अच्छा कैरेक्टर देना जिससे मुझे लोग चाहें, मेरा नाम सदियों तक रहे. तो भगवान ने प्रॉमिस दिया था कि ठीक है, अगले जन्म में मैं जब वापिस आऊंगा पृथ्वी पर तो मैं आपको यश दिलवाऊंगा. तो दूसरे अवतार में भी भगवान ने उनको मदर ही बनाया और वो बनी यशोदा। तो यशोदा को यश दिलवाया, ऐसा कहा जाता है। उसी तरह लक्ष्मण जी ने भी भगवान से कंप्लेन करी कि आपने रामावतार में मुझे छोटा भाई बनाया। तो रामावतार में जो छोटा भाई बना लक्ष्मण, वो कृष्णावतार में बलदाऊ बलदेव जी बने, बड़े भाई बन के आए। उनकी दोनों की जो कैरेक्टरिस्टिक है, जो कैरेक्टर है, दोनों एंग्री हैं, दोनों एंग्री यंग मैन है। आप थोड़ा डेप्थ में जाओगे, ये छोटी छोटी चीजें पढ़ोगे तो आपको इतना मजा आएगा, आपको भारत देश के लिए गर्व होगा। पर्सनालिटी डेवलपमेंट का हमारा एक ऑब्जेक्टिव ये भी है दैट यू शुड टेक प्राउड ऑफ आवर कंट्री एंड द हिस्ट्री। Anyway, somebody has nicely written, even though his mom didn't want him to succeed and wanted him to go, but Lord Ram didn't see the bad side and complained. Rather, he was grateful for what he received and how it helped him. Very nice, Devanshu. Absolutely right what you said. And then Prem is writing, sir, it is believed that Lakshman Balram may be the Seshanag of Lord Krishna. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Fine. Let me continue
can I order
sharing.
something?
Yes, Jaimin, go
One
ahead.
sec. Yes, as
Speak
Ramayana,
loudly.
am I audible, sir?
Yeah, speak loudly.
Okay, Ramayana gave an example that all thing has to expire someday. So do your bad days too. Just you have to wait patiently with a positive attitude. As I heard a story that जो भी होता है अच्छे के लिए होता है. That's what I more learn about
Absolutely.
this.
See, Jaimin, but when I discuss in the class, we all agree with positive attitude, we all agree with dedication, we all agree with truthfulness, we all agree for ethics. But unfortunately, it is my observation, when in real life you are facing a situation, we become negative. Okay, so I have a request to all of you, in real life also, please try to become positive, ethical, perfect, excellence. I mean, these are the traits of Maryada Purushottam. And basically, Ram was our forefather. So we have to be like Ram. Yeah, Dhruval, you want to say something?
Yes,
Otherwise,
sir. Yes, sir.
go ahead.
Sir, I would like to add something to this discussion. Sir, as these days everybody knows that what is the importance of Bhagavad Gita and Ramayana. So why aren't sir are these grunts added to our curriculum? Because sir, as a child we should be taught these things. No, as people say, Bhagavad Gita is our guide to life, or the thing which we get with a machine, that how to use it. So it is a guide to our life, that how we should go with it. So why aren't we getting taught this?
Yeah. See, Jaimin, Kavan, Dhruval, I agree with you. Smeet, Kathan. If I am given chance, I would like to teach. But there are some issues which India is facing since last several decades. When we talk about Ram, when we talk about Ramayan, we are considered as we are talking something about religious things. And that is even not allowed sometimes. Okay? But I am not against of any religion, because every religion has something new to teach. You go and read Quran Sharif, you go and read Bible from there also. So I am not against of any of these. In fact, all these, in fact, the essence of all these should be taught. Rather than focusing on any one, maybe somebody should collect essence from all these, and that should be served to our new generation. But if it is not served, if it is not taught as a part of curriculum, what can you do? Those of you who have interest in Ramayana, you go and read Ramayana. Those of you who have interest in Quran Sharif, you go and read it. Those of you who have interest in Bible, you go and read it. Those who are from Jainism, those who are following Jainism, you go and read. I mean, ultimate meaning of Navakara Mantra. There may be some students who are following Jainism, Namo Arihantanam, Namo Siddhanam, Namo Ayaryanam, Namo Uvajayanam, Namo Loe Savasahunam, ऐसो पंचनमुकारो सब पाव पणसनु। 5 लोगों को इन्होंने नमस्कार किए। उसके 2 मतलब हो सकते हैं। नमो अरिहंत, अरिहंत कौन है? अरिहंत एक तरह से देखा जाए तो जैनों के तीर्थंकर है। तो एक तरीके से जो तीर्थंकर हैं, जो गुरु हैं, जो भगवान का दर्जा है, उनको नमस्कार है। दूसरा मीनिंग देखा जाए तो अरिहंत कौन है? जिसने क्रोध पे विजय पा लिया है, एंगर पे जिसका कंट्रोल है, वो अरिहंत है। तो जितने लोग हमारे साथ हैं, जिनको हम मिलते हैं, अगर उसने एंगर पे कंट्रोल पा लिया है तो ही शुड बी अवर गुरु, उनको नमस्कार करना चाहिए। नमो अरिहंताणम, नमो सिद्धाणम। सिद्ध माने कौन? अरिहंत कौन है? सिद्ध कौन है? Anyway, I'll come back. Otherwise, you will say some people, those of you who have no interest about all these, may not like it. Fine. I'll share my screen with all of you quickly. And we'll go for another story. I mean, I have collection of so many stories on positive attitude. In fact, I will recommend that you read autobiography of Nelson Mandela, who spent 27 years in prison. 27 साल, लाइफ के 27 साल, 10x10, 10x10, इस छोटी सी रूम में, और इतना ह्यूमिलिएशन, इतना इंसल्ट, इतना टॉर्चर, कई दफा मारने की कोशिश की गई। उसके बाद भी जब ये बंदा बाहर आता है आफ्टर 27 इयर्स, तो जिसकी वजह से, जिसने उसको अंदर डाला था, उसके लिए उसको पूछा गया, तो बोले नहीं वो तो बहुत अच्छा आदमी। I mean, see the positive attitude. Now I would like to tell you another very interesting story about this lady. On your screen, you see right hand side a photograph, a picture of a lady. Her name is Pragya Shah. Pragyaben Shah. She wrote a wonderful book. Later on, it got translated in so many languages. Basically, she wrote a book in Gujarati. The title is Cancer Maro Param Sakha. Cancer, my best friend. I was fortunate that Pragnaben's children, both the children, Karnik Shah was my student here in Electronics and Communication Engineering. Currently, he is serving Intel. Pragnaben's daughter Varnali was a student of Computer Science, but she worked with me when I was a mentor for ISTE student body. So they both are very close to me. In fact, this whole family is very close to me. I attended their marriage functions. They both are in USA. When I visited USA, I visited them. So Pragnaben was suffering by cancer. ये जो लेडी आप देख रहे हो, आज से शायद 25-30 साल पहले प्रज्ञाबेन को कैंसर हुआ था. And she fought against cancer and she survived. And then she wrote, Cancer, my best friend. So I had an opportunity to meet. In fact, she gifted this book to me. I read it. And then I had a chance to talk to her. In fact, a few days before also I had a talk. A wonderful lady. A brave lady, I will say. Now this lady, when I asked, Pragya Didi, why did you write a book with the title Cancer, my best friend? Cancer किसी का best friend कैसे हो सकता है? She said, Dhaval bhai, कैंसर ने मैंने कैंसर से बहुत कुछ सीखा है. I have learned so many important lessons of life from this cancer. I said, how come? बोले, number one, I follow Jainism. जैनिज्म में बोला जाता है कि अगर आपने कोई बुरे काम किए हैं तो आपको भुगतना पड़ता है. तो कैंसर की ये जो पूरी थेरेपी मेरे पास हुई, बहुत सारी कीमोथेरेपी मुझे लेनी पड़ी, रेडिएशन लेने पड़े, इंजेक्शन, दवाइयां, हॉस्पिटलाइजेशन, बहुत सारे पेन में से मुझे पास होना पड़ा. इसका मतलब क्या है धवल भाई? इतने अच्छे स्माइल के साथ वो जवाब देती है. बोले, धवल भाई, इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि अभी तक मैंने जो भी बुरा किया था उसके लिए मुझे जो भी पेन होना था वो हो गया, तो अब मेरे खाते में कोई बुरा काम लिखा नहीं है, तो मेरा अगला जन्म आप देखना बहुत अच्छा होने वाला है। दैट इज नंबर वन। नंबर टू, धवल भाई, एक पेन कैसा होता है, तकलीफ कैसी होती है, तो कैंसर की वजह से मुझे इनमें से पास होना पड़ा, तो अब मैं ज्यादा सेंसिटिव हो गई हूं। मैं जब लोगों को देखती हूं, तकलीफ में देखती हूं, पीड़ा में देखती हूं, तो मुझे उनके लिए सिंपथी होती है, मुझे उनके लिए एम्पथी होती है, क्योंकि मैंने वो भुगता है। तो अब मेरी सेंसिटिविटी उनके लिए ज्यादा हो गई है। दिस इज बिकॉज ऑफ कैंसर। नंबर थ्री, बोले धवल भाई, जनरली जब आपको तकलीफ होती है तो आपके अपने लोग हैं कभी कभी आपसे दूर हो जाते हैं। मेरे केस में मेरे लोग मेरे नजदीक आए, मेरे हस्बैंड, मेरा बेटा, मेरी बेटी, न केवल मेरा हस्बैंड, मेरा बेटा, मेरी बेटी, पर मेरे ससुर, मेरी सास, मेरे रिश्तेदार, उन्होंने मेरे लिए इतना कुछ किया। वो मेरे नजदीक आए, मेरे क्लोज आए। तो ये कैंसर की वजह से। सी द पॉजिटिव एटीट्यूड। आज भी वो लड़ रही है। अब अनफॉर्चुनेटली उनके हस्बैंड को एक बहुत ही तकलीफ वाला डिसीज हुआ है, ब्रेन के रिलेटेड प्रॉब्लम हुआ है। अभी 15 दिन पहले मेरी उनसे बात हुई। न केवल उनके हस्बैंड को हुआ है, उनकी बेटी जो वर्णाली है उसके यहाँ बेटी हुई है, हीर नाम है उसका, और हीर जो है उसको भी लंग में प्रॉब्लम है। तो शी इज ऑल्सो फाइटिंग अगेंस्ट हर डिसीज। वो पूरी कहानी है, शायद एक आध घंटे की ही है। कभी आपको इच्छा हो तो आप मुझे बोलना, आपके पेरेंट्स को भी हम इनवाइट करेंगे और मैं ये सब स्टोरीज आपको डिटेल में बताऊंगा। शायद आप में से किसी को या आपके पेरेंट्स को, आपकी फैमिली में आपके रिलेटिव्स को ये सब स्टोरी सुनने से आपका एटीट्यूड लाइफ के लिए चेंज हो जाए। सी, ये कोर्स का मकसद ही यही है, एटीट्यूड ही सब कुछ है लाइफ में। मैंने पहले भी बताया था, मैं 3 चीजें हमेशा किसी में देखता हूं, ASK, A फॉर एटीट्यूड, S फॉर स्किल, K फॉर नॉलेज। बट सबसे पहले एटीट्यूड है। जितने भी सक्सेसफुल लोग हैं आप उसको देखिए, तो कहीं ना कहीं उसका लाइफ के प्रति एटीट्यूड क्या है। This gentleman on your screen now, he's a famous Gujarati columnist. His name is Ratilal Borisagar. He writes for Gujarati newspapers. Several years back, he had angina pain, heart pain. तो तब यहां पर ऐसी सुविधाएं नहीं थी। आजकल तो अहमदाबाद में बहुत कुछ डेवलपमेंट हो चुका है, मेडिकल फैसिलिटीज हैं। तो इनको, रतिलाल भाई को, अपोलो हॉस्पिटल चेन्नई जाना पड़ा और उनके ऊपर, उनके हार्ट में क्या तकलीफ है वो जानने के लिए एंजियोग्राफी करनी पड़ी। स्पेलिंग देखिए, एंजियोग्राफी। एंजियोग्राफी इज अ प्रोसेस कि आपके हार्ट में कहीं पर ब्लॉक तो नहीं है, वो जानने की एक प्रक्रिया, विच इज नाउ वेरी वेरी सिंपल। आज तो आधे घंटे में हो जाती। आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट सब 25 years बैक। इट वॉज वेरी वेरी डिफिकल्ट, very painful. So Ratilal Bhai passed through this entire painful process of angiography, and then he wrote a book, Enjoyography. So converting your angiography into enjoyography. See the attitude. मुझे भी 2008 में फ्रैक्चर हुआ, मैं यूएसए गया व्हील चेयर पे बैठ के। 17 दिन के लिए मैं व्हील चेयर पे बैठ के पूरा यूएस घुमा और मैंने भी एक लेक्चर तैयार किया, फ्रैक्चर ना फायदा। आई मीन द वे यू लुक एट लाइफ, पर्सपेक्टिव। I'll tell you how, just in 1 or 2 minutes, my personal experience, because this course is all about sharing your experiences. My personal experience, 2008 when I went to US, I was not having passport, forget about visa. So first it was passport, and then second it was getting visa. I went to Mumbai. It's a long story. For that also maybe I can take 1 hour. I'll cut it short. You know, because I was on wheelchair, I had a rod in my left leg. Entire left leg has a steel rod in it. Can you believe a visa officer will come out of her office, because nobody was allowed except the person who has applied. So I was only allowed. Of course, my father was with me, but he was not allowed to enter into the visa office. Then I said, without my father, because he was pushing my wheelchair, so I need some support. Then they sent a security person, their own security person, to push my vehicle, to push my wheelchair in. So that was a benefit. पापा को मेरी व्हीलचेयर को धक्का नहीं देना पड़ा, पूरी ऑफिस में उनका सिक्योरिटी पर्सन मेरे को ले गया. दूसरा, जो 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 ऑफिस थी वहां पर एक विंडो जैसा था जिसमें से वीजा ऑफिसर विल आस्क मी क्वेश्चन एंड आई हैव टू रिप्लाई. अब ऐसा था कि मैं तो व्हीलचेयर पे बैठा था, तो वो मुझे देख नहीं पा रही थी. अगर आप खड़े होते हो तो शी कैन सी यू, यू कैन सी हर. In my case, it was not possible. मैं तो खड़ा ही नहीं हो पा रहा था because there was a rod, there was a fracture. तो visa officer said, no problem, Mr. Pujara, I'll come out of my office. She came out of her office and just she asked me a couple of questions and she said, Mr. Pujara, I'm granting you visa for 10 years. Perhaps sympathy, I don't know. When I went to US, I had a flight to Los Angeles, and you know, in a flight, there is a rule that those who are physically challenged, those who are facing these kind of problems, they will be provided assistance. उनको पहले अच्छे से बिठाया जाएगा, उनको प्रायोरिटी मिलेगी. न केवल वो, मेरी लॉस एंजलिस तक की पहली फ्लाइट थी. मैंने बोला मैं पहली बार प्लेन में बैठ रहा था. लॉस एंजलिस तक का डिस्टेंस लगभग 16-17 घंटे. तो मेरा पैर देख के उसने बोला कि मिस्टर पुजारा, आई विल गिव यू 2 एक्स्ट्रा सीट्स, एक मेरी और 2, टोटल 3 सीट्स आप देती हूं, आप जाके सो जाओ पीछे. आई मीन, यू सी, द पर्सपेक्टिव विल चेंज, द एटीट्यूड विल चेंज, एंड यू विल स्टार्ट एंजॉयिंग योर लाइफ. Whatever God is doing, I can list at least 50 points because of that fracture, 50 positive points. Anyway, friends, this is what I wanted today to convey all of you. I hope you enjoyed today's class. Fine. Now at 2, we have another session, session number 8. I will send you a new link for session number 8. So please, by 2:05, join session number 8 of personality development. Okay? And if you like today's class, give thumbs up, enjoy. Please spread positivity. Have smile. Have a great day ahead. Thank you so much, friends. Love you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, beta.